not on the rights to any of this music. All right. What I'm doing, I want to do a listening session, episode 205. This is the show that I did with Spiritual Nightingales Rebooted. We was debuting their 2020 album that they released back in 2020. My special guest on that show was Elmo Adams Jr. That's Steve Adams out of Houston, Texas. That's his father. And I'm scheduled to have Steve on the broadcast on December the 8th. He's going to be debuting some new music on that show. But on this particular show that we want to do the listening session on, this is episode 205 under Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Let's see, I believe this was back in 2020 where we did this interview. And there's just a lot of acapella artists that I've been interviewing on these radio shows, and I'm just digging through my archives right now, just pulling out some of these old shows, because we've had some great interviews on this broadcast. So I just want to bring some of these to the forefront, because I know a lot of people have never heard of these groups that we've been featuring on these radio shows. Now, this is a new single, a new album that that was released back in 2020. The Spiritual Nightingales Rebooted out of Houston, Texas. My special guest on that show was Elmo Adams Jr. That's Steve Adams' father, for those of you who are familiar with Steve Adams out of Houston, Texas. And that was a great interview. That brother brought me to tears on that show, ladies and gentlemen, because he flipped the show on me. I was supposed to be interviewing him, and he wound up interviewing me on the show. So that's what happened on that particular show. So enjoy your listening experience. This is an interview I had with Elmo Adams Jr. on the Blast on episode 205. I'll attach the link to this video so that you can go back and listen to the show if you hadn't had a chance to hear this particular show on Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Enjoy your listening experience. Elmo Adams Jr. is my special guest on this show.
From Chattanooga, Tennessee, Wanda Johnson. Stevie B wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Peace and love, everyone. This is your girl Genesis Archer from Jacksonville, Florida, and you're listening in to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey family, what's good? This is E-Sage with Straight Company. And you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Blast, the Master Blaster. Go ahead on.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone. You're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Stevie B. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Elmo Adams Jr. He is the father of Steve Adams and family. They have a new album entitled The Spiritual Nightingales Rebooted. Elmo, well, thank you for riding with us on the blast tonight. Certainly appreciate it.
Man, you sound good. You got some good sound in that studio, man. It's worth listening to, buddy.
I know that's right. Put a lot of money into it.
Praise the Lord. It is paying off too. It's paying off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, now I have another question. Huh?
Good sound. Good sound.
Yes, sir. I have another question I wanted to ask you. What was the motivation for putting this album out? Now, is this the first album you all have done as a family?
Well, you're right. It is the first one that we got together on. It's you know, Stevie did all that stuff, man.
Did he tell you he was gonna do it? Hey, did he tell you he was gonna do it?
Well, he said we ought to give you a legacy, you know, that we can fall back on. And so we weren't doing anything. So we just got together in good spirit. Everybody cooperated real good, and the boy has some talent with recording. You know, he's a professional recorder.
Right. I tell you, the album sounds good. I like what I'm hearing from the Spiritual Nightingales.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
So what I'm going to do, because I do my old 100 segment on every show, I'll just use your album for that segment.
Okay.
Now I'm not saying I'm gonna play it. Now I'm not saying I'm gonna play it every Friday night. Now that's not what I'm saying.
No. It's going like wildfire down here in California and Oklahoma and everywhere else. Man, can y'all keep now?
That's good. Now when did you all release this album?
It had to be 2.5 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago.
Oh wow! And it's getting around like that already?
Man, I can't even sleep. I be getting calls from all over because people gave them away.
That's good.
Usually give them for Christmas gifts and so forth.
Okay.
When they were here,
yeah, that's good. I tell you, Brother Elmo, I really enjoy what I'm hearing from the Spiritual Nightingales. This is some good sounds, man. You all should be proud.
We're thankful to God. You know, it's not any. We just. I don't know, Steve. I need to hear you preach sometime, man, because you seem like you got some experience there that people need to hear you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't know how busy you are. Man,
well, I tell you what, Brother Elmo, I preached on last Tuesday night. see, I don't know if a lot of people are not aware, I do 3 shows a week.
Okay, all right then. What, the same phone number get you?
Yeah, same phone number. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm on the air Tuesday. I'm on the air Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
What time?
The Tuesday and Thursday show is from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the Tuesday night show is called What a Word from the Lord Radio Show.
Okay.
And what I do, What a Word from the Lord Radio Show. And what I do, What a Word from the Lord. If you go to whatever musical platforms that you're listening to these shows on, like Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Apple iTunes, wherever you're getting your podcast,
a lot of people just don't know about these shows. That's why I'm doing these videos.
If you type in Stevie B Media Production, you'll see all of the shows that I'm producing here on a weekly basis. I have over 600 episodes on those various platforms.
Now it's over 700.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
That's a lot of content. And what that is, on Tuesday night, I have a guest speaker from the Brotherhood of the Churches of Christ on that show every Tuesday night.
Okay.
I want to hear you now. Oh, you want to hear me?
I want
Now, on last Tuesday night, Brother Elmo, I preached on last Tuesday night.
Yeah, okay.
On the show.
I've heard a lot of good things about you.
Okay.
My curiosity is up. I want to hear you.
Okay. Praise the Lord. Well, yeah, if you go to any of those sites wherever you listen to getting your podcast from, if you go to and pull up my shows, just look at last Tuesday night show. I forget what the episode number is, but it's right there at the top because the shows go in order by date. So you'll hear me on last Tuesday night. I preached last Tuesday night.
Well, I'll get my Steve to put it up and we'll listen to it together. We don't live too far apart.
I tell you what I do. After I finish this show tonight, I'm going to send you the link for that show on last Tuesday night.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. Okay.
That'll be wonderful.
I tell you, brother, I'm really humbled tonight. This show's supposed to be about you, not me.
And when you pick somebody else up, man, you have to go up yourself.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's
We had
right.
a good time on that show.
We got a double play. Now, these are two more singles that we want to play from your album, The Spiritual Nightingales Rebooted. It's entitled Further Along. Now, Further Along, everybody who's been in the Lord's church for a while should know this song, Further Along. This is definitely an old 100, and I like this song too. And that'll be followed by Pass Me Not, Love Lifted Me. Now, is there anything you want to say about these two songs before I play them?
All I wanted is that, now those two songs are the kind that, that reaches way back in the, most of people your age can't really relate to them.
That's right. That's right. That's why I call it the old 100s.
Yeah, they're way on back.
Yeah, way on back.
But those songs carry a message.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a double play, Further Along, and that'll be followed by Pass Me Not, Love Lifted Me. We're debuting the new album by the Spiritual Nightingales Rebooted, Elmo Adams Jr., and this is his family that's on this album. I think you'll really enjoy what you're hearing from the Spiritual Nightingales. Further Along and Pass Me Not, Love Lifted Me. Enjoy this double play. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
This is a favorite song of my classmate, Ruby Neely Franklin from Midway, Texas.
I love his voice.
In these perilous times, I think this song carries a message for everybody.
That's a bass right there.
All alone, knows all about it. All alone, understand why. I want you to cheer up, my brother. Here on in the sunshine, she'll understand. By and by, all alone, knows all about. All alone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the listening session. That was episode 205 on the Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. My special guest on that show was Elmo Adams Jr. out of Houston, Texas. That's Steve Adams' father was on that show. Now, I got Steve coming to the show on December the 8th. He's going to be debuting some new music on the Blast on December the 8th, 2023. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I put the link to this show on this video, so you can just click on the link and listen to the live show. Go to Stevie B's Media Production, wherever you're getting your favorite podcast from, and you'll see all of the shows that we're producing here on a weekly basis. On Tuesday night, What a Word from the Lord. Thursday night, the Gospel Light Radio Show. And then, of course, the Blast that airs on Friday night. All right? So enjoy your listening experience. Stevie R. Butler, a.k.a. Stevie B. Peace, peace, peace. Good night, everybody. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody. God bless you.